Hi, this is Christy Still with Mommy Hates Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to make Ninja Foodi bacon wrapped stuffed jalapeno poppers in just minutes. Hey, it's Christy Still with Mommy Hates Cooking, and I'm back today to show you all how to make Ninja Foodi stuffed jalapeno poppers, or you can call them Ninja Foodi stuffed jalapeno peppers. But I'm going to show you how to make this easy food that's great for game day or parties or just if you really want a snack. So the first thing you're going to need is jalapeno peppers. So I sliced these in half, and I am going to show you step by step how to do this in just a second, but I want to go over the ingredients first. So we have jalapeno peppers, cream cheese that I've mixed with garlic salt to give it a little bit more flavor, and then bacon and little smokies or little sausages. So that's what we're going to use to put all of these together, and then we're going to put them in the air fryer using, the Aircrisp using the Ninja Foodi. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make the Ninja Foodi stuffed peppers or stuffed jalapeno poppers. So first things first, I've already cut the peppers. Now, I do suggest wearing gloves. These are just cheapy little gloves you can get at the store. They aren't perfectly fitted, but they work. So I suggest that because these peppers can make your hands burn if they're hot. And you never really know just how hot they are until you start cutting them, and then it's too late at that point. So I've learned that the hard way, so I do suggest gloves. So first thing, we've got these cleaned. You can clean out the seeds as much as you want. I mean, having a couple in there isn't that big a deal, but we'll clean those out. So once we've cleaned them out, we're just gonna put a little bit of this cream cheese mixture. Now this is cream cheese and garlic salt. So I'm just gonna kind of push that in here. Push it around. Now I'm gonna add a little smoky right on top. So we've got the little smoky. We're gonna push that in there. So it just kind of sinks in between the cream cheese. So now it's time to add the bacon. So we're gonna wrap that around. We've got the bacon. Now I try to put the seam on the bottom, the starting point, and then wrap it. That way I don't have to seal it. So hopefully you can see this well. Then I don't have to seal it with the toothpicks. So we just keep wrapping this around. So now we have it completely coated. So this is large, thick cut bacon. But it's gonna shrink up in the Ninja Foodi. So now we're gonna put it right in our air fryer basket, our Aircrisp basket. And we're just gonna start lining those up here, starting with this center point, and line them up all the way around in the Aircrisp. So now I'm gonna just keep doing these until I run out of room. Stuffed peppers fit about 10 in the Ninja Foodi, which worked out perfectly because that was exactly the amount of bacon that I had. So now we're going to Aircrisp these, which means we're gonna use the lid that comes with the Foodi that is attached. So this is the attached lid. We're just gonna shut the lid. I've already got it set to Aircrisp, 375 degrees for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna check in on them and make sure they're nice and crispy. So another thing to keep in mind is that whenever you are Aircrisping anything really with the Ninja Foodi, you kind of want to check in on it about halfway through because, for instance, my bacon is thick cut bacon. If you use bacon that's thinner, it may be done in shorter time. So I usually check in on it about halfway through. So that means about 5 minutes in, I'll open up the lid, see how it's cooking, and then continue on cooking for the additional 5 minutes. That way I can adjust the time if I need to. So we're gonna get started and start this up. So as you can see, the extra 5 minutes was perfect. They are super crispy and just ready to go. They look delicious. So if you do thick cut bacon, I recommend 15 minutes, 375 degrees. If it's thinner, start at 10 minutes and then check it and add more time if you need to. So we're gonna carefully pull these out of here, and I'm gonna just line them up on this plate here. See, you kind of have to work your way through here because you don't want them to unroll completely. But these would be perfect for Super Bowl or game day, whatever kind of game day you're having. They would be great for that. So we are just pulling each one of these out of here, and then I will show you what they look like. and we will be on our way. So in total, I would say this takes you probably about 30 minutes to make them, because you do have to cut the peppers and get them all stuffed beforehand. But they look so good, and I can't wait to try one either. And now we have them all plated, and they're ready to serve. Now, don't those look absolutely delicious? So I just want to thank you guys again for joining in. And as always, I'm going to have the recipe, anything else I mentioned, all below in the show notes. I'll have a link to the Ninja Foodi and some other tips that maybe I missed when I was talking that I'll mention below in the show notes too. Be sure to subscribe. I'm going to keep adding more recipes each week. I'm going to try to anyway. Most of them are going to be Ninja Foodi related for right now, since that's kind of what people are looking for and what I'm using the most recently. So thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's recipe. Remember that you can always find all the recipes over on mommyhatescooking.com, along with many more that aren't just Ninja Foodi. I hope you subscribe so that you don't miss the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in.